The tabernacle of the Most High, the kingdom, tabernacle of the Most High is with men. Because the tabernacle of the Most High, that's like the temple of the Most High. That's the kingdom, right? It's with men, so that means we got the knowledge. So we already have the tabernacle of the Most High. We already got the kingdom. We already have it. Spiritually, we have it. But the physical part is going to come. The physical manifestation of it is going to come soon. Okay? See, New Jerusalem is talking about the physical manifestation of the one when Yahweh actually sets up the kingdom on earth. Right? This old place passed away. This wicked-ass kingdom, because this is heaven. For Esau, this is passed away. America's going to be destroyed, but the new kingdom is going to be set up on earth, spiritually and physically.
That power is getting ready to be put back in us. For those who believe and have ears, that power that Yahweh Shai had on the earth, we're going to get that and more. And we're going to get those heavenly bodies, man. See, Yahweh Shai died on the cross and went through all that he went through so he could go back on the right-hand side and be glorified. We're fighting and making our bodies a living sacrifice so that we can eventually be back glorified with him as well as we were before the foundation of the earth.
Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Sell that ye have and give alms. Provide yourselves bags which wax not old, a treasure in the heavens that faileth not, what no thief approacheth, neither moth corrupteth. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Give honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word and truth. And in sincerity across the four winds, in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Shai. Alright. And what I want to get into today, alright, dealing with, a lesson going into all in his time. And the his is Yahweh Bashim Shai. Because everyone is subjugated to his timing. Okay, and also segue into though he slaved me, because if you look at the overall scheme of everything, all right, everybody on the planet Earth, all existence is subjugated to his timing. Okay, and you look at what everyone is doing, you see a fight against time. Okay. You have, men and women, fighting, not to get old. Okay. You got our people complaining about their situation, being, oppressed. But guess what? They're still subjugated to their time, and they can make all these points. They can say the Bible not real. Okay. They can have all these podcasts and ideas, what to do to get our people out of this situation. But nah, you're subjugated to their timing. We're subjugated to the timing of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay? And then, you go into Esau Edom, alright, as he knows his rulership is slipping. Alright? And while we see this man moving how he's moving, tacky as hell, sloppy, all over the place, because he's fighting against time. Okay? And what we see is that, even these Edomites, though they boast themselves, okay, as if they gods in the earth, guess what? They're subjugated to time. Because even the richest of them, all right, these Rothschilds, okay, are dying, okay, subjugated to death. You know, you had a Rockefeller, you know, died not too long ago after all them heart transplants, still croaked over. And it's just a token that he's subjugated, you know, to time. Okay? So, let's go here. Let's get that in Deuteronomy. It's the book of Deuteronomy. All right, Deuteronomy 32 and 39. It says, see now that I, even I am he. There is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Okay? So there's no one that can deliver anyone out of the hand or the control of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. Okay? And everyone and everything is subjugated to his will. Okay? Even, you know, how he makes the point how, you know, he made the sea and gave them a bound that they can't pass. Well, there's likened unto people. You know, people are likened unto the sea. You know, the scripture say, though the waves roar and toss themselves, they still, you know, have a boundary that they're subjugated to. Okay? A decree given by Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. You know? So no matter, you know, people say that they're atheists. Well, guess what? If you're an atheist, you're still subjugated, okay, to the physics created by Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. Okay? Because you can say you're an atheist. Well, stop breathing. Okay? Just stop taking breaths and see what happens. You're going to die. Because you're subjugated to what everyone else is subjugated to. Okay? Stop eating if you're an atheist. Okay? Because this whole concept of eating and breathing comes from Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. So if there's no higher power, you should be able to live, okay, and not be subjugated to certain laws of physics, okay, certain laws of biology. You see? So at the end of the day, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, okay, is in full control of everything and everyone, you know? And Esau Edom has, you know, painted this picture of liberty for the masses, you know, where people think, you know, they have some type of liberty, free will, you know. Our people like to boast about being self-made. Nah, man, okay? Everyone is subjugated to the will, okay, of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. Let's get this in the book of Sirach, okay, chapter 11. Okay, it's the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 21. It says, marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord and abide in thy labor. You know, this is speaking of us, because, you know, one thing about this ministry is that, you know, we sacrifice. Because, see, in this society, you got to trade time for money. Okay? And us being in the truth, we're limited on our time. Okay? So, we're pretty much handicapped, all right, when it comes to our potential to create, you know, wealth or money, because we're subjugated to the will of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai in this ministry. Now, as men, like I say, as we always, you know, bring out the point, we know, okay, money is defense, and we know we need resources to maintain our situation, okay, but the Lord got it to where, you know, we have just enough, you know, and maybe a little more, okay, you know, to keep us, you know, balanced out, all right, to keep it to where we're in a good, you know, place so we can focus on this ministry, we can focus on this word. You see? So when it says, read Sirach 11:21 again, it said, marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich. Okay? That's light work. Okay? And on the flip side, he can make a rich man poor. You see? So at the end of the day, everyone is subjugated to what the Lord wants. Okay? And that's something that this world is going to learn the hard way. And see, we're really learning it now. Okay? The Lord has certain chain of events happen, okay, to where he'll show us that, nah, I'm in control. I run the show. You on my time. It's going to play out how I want it to play out. Okay? Reading on. Matter of fact, let's get that in, let's get that in Psalms, 1 Samuel. All right, let's get this in the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 2, and verse 6. It said, the Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. Okay? And it's the Lord that takes us through these roller coasters. Okay, these highs and lows. And it's all and for his elect, it's for our perfection. You know? We have moments when, you know, we good. Okay? when you know, we have favor. And then there's times of chastity, man. And those are the highs and lows that Yahweh Shema Shai sends his elect through, man. And it's all for our perfection. Because we're a constant work in progress, man. A constant work in progress. So the Lord's always going to have us, you know, on edge. Okay? Sometimes more than others. But there's always going to be, you know, some type of thorn, okay, within our situation that's going to have us on edge, man. Okay? And the thing is, we're being built to endure. Okay? We're being built to endure. Because the scriptures say, he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. Well, when we talk about endurance is something, you know, you have to train for endurance, man. Okay? You don't just go get up and run, you know, the 100-meter dash. Okay? You don't just get up and run the 400 meter, the mile. Nah, you have to be trained in endurance. Because you can be fast, but not have endurance. You're only going to be fast for so long. Okay? So the Lord, you know, takes us through circumstances and has, you know, certain chain of events happen back to back to back, you know, because he's taking us through endurance training. Okay? And even in that, it's on his timing. Because we can think that, you know, we've suffered enough. But nah, we don't make that call. Okay? That call is from Yahweh Shema Shai. He knows when we had enough. You see? And it's all for us to be perfected. All right? So, let's go here and let's go back to that 1 Samuel or Baratazah. Let's go there in James. This is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 3. It says, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. Okay? So let's go this. Reading NLT said, for you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So our faith has to be tested for our endurance to grow. You know? So what we always find ourselves as believers are in situations to where we're being tested so our endurance can grow. You know? Our patience can grow in this thing, man. Because Jacob's trouble, we're going to have to endure. We're going to be in some circumstances, okay, and we don't know how long, you know. We might get snatched up and put in the camp, a concentration camp, for months before the Lord works a miracle. You know, we don't know. We might have to be, you know, as pilgrims for months, all right, before the Lord works a miracle, man. For he shows favor, and he's gonna be giving us what we need to endure. Okay, during that time. All right, but we don't know how long. See, this is a marathon, man. You know, the Lord is training us for endurance. You see, because the Lord is finna bring judgment in the earth, and it says people gonna dwell in torments, man. So it's gonna be a time where the Lord is slow cooking these people with judgment, man. Okay? It's gonna be a time where the Lord is gonna be getting busy, and we're gonna have to endure that. Okay? Because we're gonna be affected, we're gonna be uncomfortable. As we talk about the straight gate, you know? So that's why we go through what we go through now. Matter of fact, let's count it. Let's read verse 1. Being verse 2. It says, this James 1 and 2. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations. You know, and we gotta count it joy, because our first reaction is to pout. You know, everybody's first reaction is to pout and play the victim. Why me? Okay. But now the Lord is getting us in the mindset of rejoicing in diverse situations, because that's when the Lord can show his power. The Lord can't really showcase his power when things are fine and dandy, when things are going the way to what we plan. Okay? When we're, you know, on schedule with saving money, you know, we got this going, we got this in place, this working for us. Okay, and then, because once it go like that for so long, we start to have confidence in ourselves. We start to have confidence, you know, even if we don't feel like, you know, that we're becoming puffed up and proud. The Lord, you know, he knows, okay, if he continues to let us just have, you know, to be in a certain type of circumstance that, hey, that leads to us being proud and puffed up. So today the Lord keeps us humble, man, you know, with diverse, all right, temptations, man. Okay, read this in the NLT. It says, dear brothers, all right, and sisters, cause hey, you women, all right, you sisters, man, hey, you're gonna be constantly tried and tested. Okay, cause it's certain BS from the West that you gotta get out your system, man. Says the Lord gonna put you in the blender. Okay, to get that BS out of you, man. Okay, so it said, dear brothers and sisters, when trouble comes your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy, man. So we really got to start looking at these circumstances, you know, what they say, like a silver lining. You know, we got to be optimistic in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All right, let's get that word, optimistic. See, these people are optimistic, okay? These people are optimistic, you know, in America, to keep going in this society. They're optimistic in Esau technology, okay? They're optimistic in the wrong thing, but we should react, you know, with an optimistic mindset towards, you know, these trials and diverse temptations that we fall into, okay? It says hopeful and confident about the future, okay? That's what optimistic goes into. So when we want to be optimistic towards Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, okay, and knowing that, look, he's not setting us up for failure. The fact that he's bringing, you know, certain situations down upon us, okay, is the fact that he's dealing, okay? That's the fact that the Lord is dealing by him bringing us to, putting us in certain situations and bringing us out. That's how the Lord deals. That's the chastening of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Okay? And it's all for our endurance to grow. Okay? Verse 3, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience, but let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing, man. Okay? So we have to allow patience to have its perfect work. We have to be subjugated to the Lord's timing, because the more you try to fight against it, as the scriptures say, when thou art brought to a lower state, make not haste. Don't be impulsive to try to get out of a particular situation. Okay? You gotta let the process play out. We gotta let the process play out, because the process, that's where the growth is at, man. Okay? The growth comes from the process going through it. You see? The day for day. So when we get put in these jams, when these certain chain events start to happen to us back to back to back, we know, okay, the Lord is dealing. He's growing our endurance, and we all catching it some form or some way, because, hey, we're getting ready to go into that time. So we don't want to be lacking in anything when it comes to patience and faith and trust in our power going into these times. All right? We want to be running, all right, on optimal. Okay? We want to be all pistons firing going into this thing, man. Okay? Because this Jacob trouble is going to be an endurance of faith. Okay? It's not going to be just one little event. It's going to be events. All right? Several events over a period of time. So this thing is an endurance that we're coming into, man. Okay? Reading on, it says, read this in NLT, James 1:4. It says, so let it grow, for when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing, man. And we're going to go into Jacob's trouble with everything we need inwardly. Okay? Because people prepping, everyone is, focused on prepping outwardly, the doomsday bunkers, the food, and, all right, fishing poles and EMP blockers. Okay? Which at the end of the day, it's going to come to a point to where none of that's going to be a factor. You see, Jacob's trouble for the elect of Israel is going to be how they built inwardly. You see? That's why this grace period was for us to take this word seriously, man. To take repentance seriously, man. Okay? To truly make the adjustments, man. Okay? To humble down. All right? And really grow in endurance. Okay? To really develop. And that's another thing, because by default, also, when we go through things, hey, we cleave to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah more. We pray more. All right? You see? We're humbled down because we're subjugated to some help. When you're subjugated to needing help, okay, by default, hey, you have to humble down. Okay? Even the proudest person, when they get in the jam, they have to get in humble mode for a moment. Now, they might get right back proud. Okay? But even, the proudest person, when they get in the jam or they need help, they get humble. Okay? But we constantly being humble. But the thing is to stay in that mode. Okay? Not to be humble temporarily. Okay? But to stay in that mode, and that's the fight. Because one thing about it, is when you start, let's say, for losing weight, it pretty much gets easy to lose weight. But the thing is to maintain the losses. It's a constant war. All right? Like people that lose weight and keep it off, well, that's because their process of losing weight, they became a new creature. They have a new outlook. All right? They have a new lifestyle now. Okay? You see? Losing weight is phase one. Keeping it off, okay, that's a marathon. You see? Because you can lose a big chunk of weight, 4 or 5 months. Okay? But to hold it off, that's a lifetime. You locked in for a lifetime to keep it off. So that's a marathon to keep it off, man. Okay? So the Lord is preparing, all right, the elect for a marathon of faith, to have, to have faith for a marathon. You know, the better say it. All right. So let's go here. I think that's the book of Job I was in. See what you brothers got. It's the brother. It's the brother Corner Waff. GMS pray always hope for elect. Psalms 47:2 said, "For the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, the Most High, is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth." You know, and people are going to learn that the Democrats and Republicans are not in charge. The technocrats are not in charge. Okay, the elites. You see, these different militaries, Russia. You know, because some, you know, niggas is fanboys for Russia now. Okay, but they're gonna learn, all right, that those are not the people in power. Okay, that the Heavenly Father, all right, through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, that's the power, and everybody is subjugated to the will of the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, everyone in the earth, everything we see happening, this is His will in motion. Okay, nothing is happening outside of His will. You see, this is the Hopeful Elect 3, brother Yaqub, Psalms 53 and 1. It says, "The fool have said in his heart, there is no power. All right, corrupt are they, and have done abominations, abominable iniquity. All right, there is none that doeth good." You know, and you see this society to where people move as if they will never have to answer for what they do. And Esau has them in their spirit, man. But in due time, okay, in due time. That's why it says, what's that in no, this in Galatians. Let's get that in the book of Galatians chapter 6. Okay. We get Galatians chapter 6. All right, in 7, it says, "Be not mocked, it said, be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall the Spirit reap life everlasting. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season," okay, "we shall faint." It says, "In due season we shall reap if we faint not." You see? Hey, how y'all doing? So, in due season, which that's a time, okay? In due season, we're going to reap. And guess what? Esau's going to reap what he's done. And everyone that's of this beast system, they're going to reap. Okay? The Lord is going to distribute judgment according to how you sown in the earth. And Esau sown wickedness. Okay? 2/3 of our people have sown in complete wickedness, man. Okay? And our people, they refuse to repent. They refuse the mercy, all right, that the Lord, all right, is establishing through His prophets. Okay? These heathens, they're on board with Esau. Okay? And this rebellion against Yahweh Bashim Al Shah. So in due season, everyone is going to reap in due time. Okay? Everyone is subjugated to the time of Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, man. Okay? This is, let's go back, see what y'all brothers got. All right. This is the brother Yaqub, the Hopeful Leg 3, 2nd Ezra 7:18 said, "Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer great things, and hope for wide. They that have done wickedly have suffered the great things, and yet shall not see the wide." You see, there's no favor, okay, coming to 2/3 of our people, okay, only suffering and destruction, okay, Jacob's trouble. See, as the Lord is chastening us and building us up in endurance, all right, the Lord is setting them up for failure. As we went into the lesson last night, me and the elder brother Abaya, going into what? A fool's paradise. Okay, so the Lord's allowing them to chill and kick it in the fool's paradise because he's pretty much fattening them up for destruction. He wants them dumbed down. Okay, he wants them to be oblivious, okay, to what's going on around them. Okay, he wants them to be completely disarmed, okay, when he brings judgment, man. Okay, but for the elect, he's chastening us to endure. You know, he's dealing with us to endure. And that's why when you go here, let me take that off. When you go here, the brother was getting, but that's Hebrews 12. I want to get straight to the point. Hebrews 12 and, all right, and 11. All right, Hebrews 12 and 11. It says, now, no chastening for the present seemed to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward, it yielded, okay, the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. Okay, showing you that this is a conditioning, this is a training, you know, and it's a fight to maintain our integrity, man, while we're being chastened. Especially, like, you know, we call ourselves trying to be on point in everything, and we still, you know, we have the best intentions, okay? You know, we're trying our best to serve the Lord, and then you have these chain events that happen. It's like, God damn. You know, it's like you get to a point to where, what else can I do? You know? But the Lord, he does those things to check our integrity, man. Make sure our integrity is on point. Because first of all, we're not owed any goddamn thing. Okay? And we're not doing the Most High no favor. Okay? And this chastening that he done, this is for our behalf, man. Okay? Because remember, the Lord sees everything. There's certain qualities, there's certain flaws that we don't know we have that the Lord be removing, man. Okay? And the fact, you know, that the Lord is dealing hands-on, because while he chastening us, he still allows us to have the spirit to believe, you know, the spirit, you know, we still can edify, you know, to read, get revelation. So the Lord's still dealing, you know, while he's chastening, man. Okay? So there are certain flaws, all right, that we have within us that we can't see. So the Lord has to cause certain situations to happen to bring it to the surface, man. You know? And the thing is having the spiritual awareness to see. And I always ask the Lord, okay, what do you want me to see? What adjustment do I need to make? Okay? That's the main thing that we should be asking in these times. Because we want to go into this time, all right, in tip-top shape when it comes to having faith, man. Okay? We want to go into these times unmovable. Okay? So, you read this in the NLT, it says, no discipline is enjoyable while it is happening. It's painful. Okay? It should be hurting. You know? Because it ain't so much of, you know, the physical, all right, whips, you know, that we've endured, you know, the tortures under this devil. Okay? Now it's a mental thing. Like, for the elect, it's a mental thing, man. Okay? It's a constant mental thing, man, because even as a man, all right, like I said, we limited, okay, of, you know, what we can do, okay, as far as, you know, because we don't have the time like everyone else in the world to just, you know, be engulfed and have all these ventures going and this going, all these revenues and be all into things, We don't have time to do that. But as a man, you're still expected to be a provider. You see? So it's like, you're fighting, okay, with one hand tied behind your back. Because guess what? Everyone still expects the same, all right, production, Even though, look, we got, different stipulations, man, because we can't just be engulfed, like other men into the world. Okay? We can't have too much going on to where we're not available for Yahweh Ba'Shem Al-Shah. Okay? So that's something, that's a dynamic we got to deal with. And it's just a constant mental chastening, okay, from Yahweh Ba'Shem Al-Shah. But it's getting weakness out of us, man. Okay? Because ultimately the Lord, all right, He wants us to trust more in Him. Okay? Because like I say, we can get to the point to where we get to trusting in our own ability, man. And the Lord got to break us down to show you, like, nah. Okay? He'll break your health down. He'll break your finances down. Okay? Just so He can show, all right, He can prove a point. He can deal. Because it's hard to get someone's attention, as they say in this world, when they got too much motion. Okay? It's hard to, get their attention. All right? But when someone, is suffering physically, okay, or they need some type of financial assistance, they're all ears. You see? They say when someone, is rock bottom, they're all ears, man. Okay? So sometimes the Lord, all right, to break us down, to get our attention, man, so we can see, okay, what adjustment I need to make, what mindset I need to be in, So you go here, it says for verse 11. I'm gonna read verse 11 again in the NLT. It says, no discipline is enjoyable while it is happening. It's painful, but afterward there will be a peaceful harvest of right living for those who are trained in this way, man. So we're being trained, we're being trained to be dead to this world. We're being trained to enjoy simplicity, man. And all these brings peaceful living, okay? Because a lot of the chaos that our people go through, that's another thing. Just because we under the curses, that doesn't mean that our life has to be chaotic. Okay? Because one of the biggest curses that we're under is we don't have sovereignty, man. And we have to, go to this man for the want of all things. Okay? But just because we under curses, that doesn't mean that our life has to be chaotic. Because a lot of the chaos that's brought into our life, and you look at our people in the world now, it's self-inflicted poor decision making, man. Okay? Trying to do too much. Trying to be too much. Okay? Keeping up with the Joneses. You see? A lot of broke people are not broke because they don't make money. They just suffer from consumerism. You see? So, just because we're under the curses, we don't have to have a cursed mindset. Okay? Because the Lord gave us this wisdom to start to grow out these curses, man. Now, we're not going to be fully, those curses are not going to be removed fully until Yahweh Shah returns. But with this wisdom and the Lord chastening us, man, hey, He's making us, all right, He's building us in a certain way, because we're being built a certain way. When Jacob trouble happened, the Lord is going to have us built for it. Okay? So this is why, we're gradually becoming dead to this world. Okay? We're gradually, becoming minimalists. Okay? Brothers, and sisters are eating less, walking more. Okay, not so engulfed in entertainment. All right, serious minded, because we're being gradually built for the times to come, and we right here, man. So, let's go here. Let's get this in the book of Job, chapter, I think it's 13. Was it 14, 15? Yep, this is Job 13 and 15. It says, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. That's a heavy statement. Job was catching hell. Remember, Job had it. And one thing about it, when you a provider, because as a man, like when you're able to provide and you have all these people depending on you, okay, and you're able to constantly come through for them, okay, and then all of a sudden you can't. Shit, as a man, that hurt. And they're just going from his financial loss, Now niggas don't care, because niggas just go lay up everywhere. Niggas go to prison, come back, lay up some more, go to prison, shoot up everybody, still be, celebrated, get taken care of. Like, for niggas, see, for niggas, that's not a factor. But as a man, okay, when you're a provider, okay, and then your ability to provide is diminished, yeah, that hurt. That hurt inwardly, man. Okay, if you're a real man, okay, a man with responsibilities, like I say, niggas, Pookie and Ray Ray, them niggas just get to lay up everywhere. Like I say, they freedom, they only, no, nothing matter to them niggas, man. You see, but as the house of David, as we're starting to understand, we have responsibilities, man. Okay, so Job was suffering in that way financially, and then he was suffering in his health. Okay, so it's one thing, all right, to be sick. Okay, and it's one thing to be broke, but when you both, tough. And as a man, you feel powerless, man. Because one thing about it, when you go broke, everybody feel like they should have a say-so in what you should be doing. When you down, whether health-wise or financial or both, everybody has a say-so in what they think you should be doing. It's like, here it is last week, you was that guy, But then you run into these circumstances. Now everybody that was once depending on you, now they got an opinion on how, all right, how you should move now. Okay, here it is. They was banqueting and feasting and, enjoying the fruits of your labors. Okay, but now you down. Now they telling you what you should be doing next. Cause what's the first thing his wife said? Curse the Most High and die. Here it is. She was enjoying the fruits of Job's labor. She was set up, cause Job was one of the richest men in the earth at that time. Okay, so she probably had several ladies in waiting. Okay, she probably had a crazy living quarters. Okay, fine dining every day. Okay. Pampered. But as soon as Job got down bad, she felt like she has she can give instruction now. So Job is going through that. All right. And then, his children are gone. And as a man, the children, that's your legacy. So the Lord wiped out his legacy. Took his finances pretty much through his livestock. Okay, but he left the bitch alive, so she could, cause no one is a heckler or a scoffer like Eve. Eve know how to pour alcohol in the womb. You see, but then his health, he said he had boils from his head to his feet. So when Job made this statement in Job 13 and 15, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. Because his friends were trying to get him second guess everything. Okay? Because we come into these times where it's going to look like we're losing. The world's going to look at us, them niggas believe in, the sky god, and them niggas losing, man. Them niggas losing. Okay? But now we got to trust. See, we're being built up now to be unmovable. The hell what people think. Okay? We know we got to suffer. Okay? Before we're glorified. We know we're going to keep trusting in our power, because he take us through this, he going to bring us out. And we subjugated to it. Okay? Because niggas act like what they doing working. Okay? Like niggas act like they got it figured out, man. You see? But now, even though the Lord slay us and we gotta, this something, that I've been meditating on today. And I gotta, rehearse this more. Though he slay me, I will trust in him, man. Because I say when things, go downhill, that's when Satan try to push those doubt demons, push those, second guessing demons. You see, push those demons of what's the point? Satan talk to you, damn, you been doing all this and he left you out here like that. It's real, man. You see, there's levels to being chastised. There's levels to suffering in this thing, man. Okay. All right, and Satan, he plays off all that, man. Like, damn, thought you was his guy. All these things try to plague us in the mind as we go through all the things that we go through, man. But it's all training to make us endure. All right. It says, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, but I will maintain my own ways before him. He also shall be my salvation, for an hypocrite shall not come before him. And the hypocrite is an actor. And see, Job, because Satan said, look, only reason Job served you because he got everything, because he in good standing. His prosperity, that's why he served you. Okay? So the Most High was like, bet, go take everything he got then. Do, and take his health, but don't kill him. Okay? Show you that Satan is subjugated to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah. Okay? So, when Satan did that, this showed that Job was sincere. It wasn't about his possessions or his belongings or his status, because Job was, he was a high-ranking noble, high-ranking, like a lord. When you go into it, you see, crazy status. Everybody in the room would stop when Job would come in. Okay? Even the elders, like Job was that guy. You see? So when the Most High stripped him down, then they were talking bad about him, trying to figure out what he do to be in this, predicament. He endured all that, man. And he kept his integrity, man. So that's the point. I think the point being made. All right. Just wanted to bring that out because, we come to those times to where we're going to have to trust, okay, while we suffer. We're going to have to trust in our power while we're suffering, man, while we're losing things, man. Okay? We're going to have to trust in that salvation. Okay? We haven't been brought low yet. We had some low moments, but there's a low point, that we're going to hit. And when we hit that low point, we got to maintain. Okay? All these comforts, and you women, You know, because you women, you know, well, that's y'all nature, you know, to be comfortable. But hey, it's gonna be some uncomforts that you're gonna have to endure. You know, it's gonna have to be some uncomforts, man. You know, telling, all right, hey, how the Lord gonna have us, you know, but we know we not forsaken, okay? And it's just gonna be a thing of patience, all right, before the favor kicks in, man. So, Lord will, you know, you brothers, all right, and you sisters edified, you know, till next time I say Shalom. Call me Ashala. I'm Bob DTA soon. Shalom.